Well, welcome back, coin enthusiasts and collectors. In today's thrilling episode, we dive into the world of one of America's most iconic and valuable coins, the Monticello Jefferson nickel 5 cents. This isn't just any regular pocket change. We're talking about some of the most sought-after and highly demanded Jefferson nickels in the current coin market. These coins are not only shining examples of American history, but also treasures that hold significant value in today's booming collector's arena. So, if you're a collector, an investor, or simply someone intrigued by the world of rare coins, you're in the right place. Get ready to discover which Monticello Jefferson nickels are making headlines and why they're commanding big dollars in today's action-packed numismatic market. Let's get started. First up, the silver Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1943 with the large S mint mark, preserved in fine condition. This 5-cent coin isn't just another piece of metal. It's a symbol of historical pride, numismatic rarity, and growing market demand. If you've come across this gem or are lucky enough to own one, you may be holding a surprisingly valuable piece of history. Let's explore everything that makes this coin a high-demand treasure in today's collector's market. To understand the true significance of the 1943 silver Jefferson nickel, we need to go back in time to the height of World War II. During the war years from 1942 to 1945, the US Mint made a bold decision to preserve critical war materials like nickel for the military. As a result, Jefferson nickels minted during this time were produced using a special alloy of 35% silver, 56% copper, and 9% manganese. The year 1943 stands out because this wartime composition was in full swing, and the San Francisco Mint contributed significantly by striking these special nickels, including the rare and prized version with the large S mint mark placed boldly above Monticello on the reverse side. This wasn't just a change in metal, it was a patriotic shift in the minting process, creating coins with both monetary and historical importance. What makes this 1943 S Jefferson nickel particularly unique and desirable isn't just the silver content, but also the distinct characteristics that separate it from other coins of the era. The large S mint mark, placed above the Monticello building, was a design feature exclusive to wartime nickels. Combined with its brilliant silver alloy and crisp fine condition, it gives the coin a radiant appearance and strong collector. The portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse remains one of the most dignified images in US coinage, and the architecture of Monticello on the reverse adds a timeless and elegant touch. This coin doesn't just reflect monetary value. It radiates historical significance, design beauty, and patriotic heritage. Rarity and collector demand for the 1943 silver Jefferson nickel are soaring. Although millions were minted, few have survived in fine or better condition due to circulation, melting, and poor preservation. Those that remain, especially in well-preserved fine condition, are becoming increasingly hard to find. The fact that it was made with silver during a critical time in history boosts its desirability. Collectors around the world are on the hunt for war nickels with visible mint marks and decent detail, and this coin checks every box. Its scarcity, historical relevance, and distinct appearance have all combined to make it one of the most sought-after Jefferson nickels on the market today. Now let's talk about the current market value in dollars. A 1943 silver Jefferson nickel in fine condition can easily command prices ranging from $750,000 or more, depending on its appearance and specific grading. Coins with sharper detail or lightly circulated surfaces can climb even higher, especially at auctions or in collector-specific markets. For coins in extra fine or uncirculated condition, the price can skyrocket to $950,000 if verified by professional grading services. The silver content alone gives it solid intrinsic value, but its rarity and demand make it a standout investment piece. In the fast-paced collectible coin market, prices continue to climb as more collectors realize the true worth of these wartime treasures. For collectors seeking to own or preserve a 1943 S silver Jefferson nickel, here are a few expert tips to keep in mind. Always look for coins with a clear and strong S mint mark above Monticello, as that's one of the primary indicators of authenticity and rarity. Handle the coin with care, preferably with cotton gloves, and avoid cleaning or polishing it, as that can reduce its collector value. If you come across one, consider getting it certified and graded by a reputable coin grading service to protect its value and make it easier to sell in the future. Watch online marketplaces and auctions, as high-grade examples can fetch exceptional prices. This coin is not just a relic, it's a wise and growing asset in the numismatic world. In conclusion, the 1943 silver Monticello Jefferson nickel with a large S mint mark is a shining example of American wartime history, numismatic artistry, and collector passion. Its rich silver content, iconic design, and increasing rarity make it a high-demand coin that every serious collector dreams of adding to their collection. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your journey, this coin deserves your full attention. Keep your eyes open, treasure hunters. This coin is turning heads in today's market and could be your ticket to a valuable discovery. Next up, the 1963 Jefferson nickel with the D mint mark. This particular 5-cent piece, especially in fine condition, has become a shining example of a classic American coin that is now gaining remarkable traction in today's collector market. Whether you are a seasoned collector or a curious enthusiast, you'll want to stay tuned to learn why this coin is quickly becoming one of the most sought-after finds in the hobby. To truly appreciate the significance of the 1963 Jefferson nickel with the Denver D mint mark, we must take a step back in time. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and was created to honor one of America's founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson. The obverse proudly features a sharp portrait of Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag, while the reverse displays his iconic estate, Monticello, a symbol of both historical and architectural beauty. By 1963, the Jefferson nickel had already established itself as a stable and recognizable part of American coinage. But what makes the 1963D version so compelling is its place in pre-modern minting history. Minted during a time of rising coin collecting interest in America, this coin has stood the test of time and become a prized possession for those in the know. One of the most unique features of the 1963D Jefferson nickel lies in its subtle design and minting characteristics. The D mint mark, located on the reverse side of the coin to the right of Monticello, clearly indicates that it was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the key U.S. minting facilities known for its quality. The coin is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a silvery metallic sheen that holds up remarkably well even decades later. In fine condition, the details on both Jefferson's profile and the Monticello's structure remain visible, with well-defined lines and minimal wear. These physical features, combined with its age and limited surviving high-grade specimens, contribute to its desirability among collectors today. When it comes to rarity and demand, the 1963D Jefferson nickel is a coin that is steadily climbing in popularity. While millions were minted, finding them in fine condition with strong strike quality and minimal blemishes has become increasingly difficult. This rarity makes the 1963D version stand out from other dates in the series. It's not just about how many were produced, it's about how many have been preserved well over the decades. Collectors are constantly searching for pieces that have retained their original details, especially as the market grows more competitive. With more enthusiasts entering the coin hobby every year, demand for historically significant yet affordable coins like this is soaring, making the 1963D Jefferson nickel a high-demand item. As for its current market value, the 1963D Jefferson nickel in fine condition is attracting real attention from collectors and investors alike. While basic circulated examples may trade at modest prices, coins in well-preserved fine condition are being valued at higher premiums due to their growing scarcity. On auction sites and collector marketplaces, fine condition coins are consistently fetching anywhere between $250,000, and in higher grades or full-step examples, the value can rise dramatically into the $500,000. The upward trend is clear. This coin's value is being recognized more and more, and it is only expected to appreciate further as collectors strive to complete Jefferson nickel sets with quality pieces. For collectors looking to add a 1963 D. Jefferson nickel to their collection, the timing has never been better. When selecting your coin, focus on examples with sharp detail, clear D mint marks, and well-preserved surfaces. Even in fine condition, a clean coin with strong features can be a standout piece. Consider getting your coin graded and encapsulated by a reputable grading service to preserve its quality and add authenticity to your collection. Also, be on the lookout at coin shows, estate sales, and trusted dealers. Sometimes these treasures are hidden in plain sight. Building a Jefferson nickel collection with special dates like the 1963 D version is a rewarding journey, both historically and financially. In conclusion, the 1963 Jefferson nickel with the D mint mark in fine condition is far more than just a 5-cent coin. It's a slice of American history, a tribute to one of the nation's founding fathers, and a highly collectible item in today's rare coin market. With its rich background, distinctive features, increasing rarity, and growing value, this coin is a true gem for any collector's portfolio. Don't underestimate the power of a small coin, because this one is making big waves in the numismatic world. If you haven't added the 1963 D. Jefferson nickel to your collection yet, now is the perfect time to hunt for this hidden treasure and be part of its rising legacy. Next up, the 1978 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, especially in extra fine condition. This coin, often overlooked in everyday change, holds immense value among collectors today. And we're diving deep into why this humble 5-cent coin is now attracting big attention and big dollars in the collector's market. The Jefferson nickel has a long-standing history, first introduced in 1938 to replace the Buffalo nickel. The coin features the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, designed by Felix Schlegel. By 1978, the coin had been in production for 40 years, and it continued to carry the classic design that has become beloved among numismatists and historians alike. This specific year, 1978, stands out for a number of reasons. It was a transitional time in U.S. coin production, and many collectors are now recognizing the unique place this coin holds in the overall Jefferson nickel series. One of the most interesting aspects of the 1978 Jefferson nickel is the lack of a mint mark, which indicates that the coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Coins from Philadelphia during this time often didn't carry a mint mark, which adds a layer of intrigue for collectors. In extra fine condition, this coin reveals striking details in Jefferson's hair, sharp lettering, and a clear depiction of Monticello on the reverse, making it a standout in any collect. The craftsmanship and well-preserved features of these coins make them incredibly appealing, especially to those who value crisp and detailed designs. What truly elevates the 1978 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel to a collector's treasure is its increasing rarity in pristine condition. While millions were minted, very few have survived the decades without the wear and tear of circulation. Coins in extra fine condition are now quite hard to come by, and demand is growing rapidly. Collectors are constantly on the lookout for pieces that reflect historical significance and aesthetic beauty, and this coin checks both boxes. Its clean surfaces, sharp edges, and preserved luster make it a top choice for anyone aiming to complete a high-quality Jefferson nickel set or invest in coins with appreciating value. Now let's talk about what really excites collectors and investors alike: market value. In today's fast-moving rare coin market, the 1978 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, especially in extra fine or better condition, can attract significant offers. Prices can range from $550,000 for lightly circulated examples, but coins in verified extra fine or almost uncirculated condition can fetch $780,000 or more, depending on eye appeal, sharpness, and overall condition. When submitted to grading services and preserved in professional holders, the value can rise even higher. With growing interest in mid to late 20th century coins, the value of this nickel continues to climb steadily as collectors seek out the best preserved examples. For collectors looking to add this beauty to their holdings, a few expert tips will come in handy. Always examine coins for clarity in the details, especially around Jefferson's hair and the columns of Monticello. Avoid coins with heavy nicks, scratches, or discoloration, as pristine coins command the highest prices. Try to obtain examples directly from original rolls, estate collections, or trusted dealers who specialize in vintage US coin. And if you already have one in your possession, consider getting it professionally graded to confirm its condition and enhance its resale potential. In conclusion, the 1978 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in extra fine condition is far more than just a common coin. It is a shining example of mid-century American coinage that is now receiving the appreciation it deserves. With rising demand, historical significance, and tangible value in today's dollar market, this nickel represents a golden opportunity for collectors and investors alike. Don't underestimate its power. This small coin carries a big story and even bigger value. If you're passionate about numismatics or just getting started, this is one coin you definitely want in your collection. Next up, the 1977 Jefferson nickel with the D mint mark, a highly desirable 5-cent coin that holds both historical value and current collector appeal. If you own this coin or have ever come across it in your collection, you might just be holding a piece that's gaining serious attention in the coin world today. Let's start with a look into the rich history and background of the Jefferson nickel. This iconic coin was first introduced in 1938 to honor the third President of the United States, Thomas Jefferson. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin features a beautiful portrait of Jefferson on the obverse and his famous Monticello estate on the reverse, making it not just a piece of currency but a tribute to American heritage. The 1977 issue, minted over 3 decades after its original release, carries all the charm of Schlag's vision but adds its own era-specific appeal. The 1977 Jefferson nickel with the D mint mark was produced at the Denver Mint and is now emerging as a collectible that stands out in both condition and desirability. What makes the 1977 D Jefferson nickel truly special are its unique features. The coin showcases a clear, sharp image of Thomas Jefferson on the front, with striking detail in the hair and facial structure when preserved in very good condition. On the reverse side, the depiction of Monticello is crisp and well engraved, giving the coin an elegant look that represents both art and history. The D mint mark located to the right of Monticello is the distinguishing feature that confirms its Denver Mint origin, which adds a layer of value for mint-specific collectors. The nickel's composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel gives it a bright metallic luster that further enhances its appeal when well preserved. Rarity and condition play a key role in driving the collector demand for this coin. While millions were produced in 1977, finding a Jefferson nickel with the D mint mark in very good condition is becoming increasingly uncommon. Coins that have escaped heavy circulation and exhibit minimal wear, sharp edges, and strong details are in particularly high demand. As the years pass, these coins become even more valuable because high-grade examples are fewer in the market. Collectors and investors are actively seeking such specimens, recognizing their growing potential and significance. In fact, for enthusiasts building full date and mint mark Jefferson nickel sets, the 1977 D is a must-have piece, especially when it remains in very good or better condition. Speaking of value, the current market has shown a significant increase in interest and pricing for this coin. In very good circulated condition, the 1977 D Jefferson nickel can command anywhere from $300,000 in certain numismatic auctions, depending on eye appeal, condition, and overall preservation. Coins that have been professionally graded and certified with high details or mint state levels can go for even higher prices, with some examples reaching into the hundreds of dollars. This increase is not just a trend, it reflects the strengthening position of classic Jefferson nickels in the rare coin market. Demand from new collectors and investors is pushing up values, making this coin not just a historical piece, but a smart asset for future gain. If you're a collector looking to expand your collection or even just starting out, the 1977 D Jefferson nickel in very good condition should be at the top of your list. Always handle your coins with care, preferably using gloves, and store them in protective holders to preserve their details and market appeal. Be sure to keep an eye out at coin shows, online auctions, and estate sales, where such coins can still be found at excellent prices. Certification from a reputable grading service can also add authenticity and boost the value of your coin, especially if you're considering future resale or long-term investment. In conclusion, the 1977 Jefferson nickel with the D mint mark is more than just a 5-cent coin. It's a piece of American numismatic history that's attracting strong attention and demand in today's coin market. With its rich background, distinctive features, and increasing rarity in very good condition, this coin is becoming a standout favorite among both seasoned collectors and newcomers alike. Whether you're collecting for passion, investment, or both, the 1977 D Jefferson nickel offers a rewarding opportunity to own a valuable and historical piece of American coinage. Don't miss out. Check your change, check your collection, and you just might discover a small coin with big potential. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1962 with the D mint mark, a 5-cent coin that has captured the attention of collectors across the country. If you think 5 cents can't be worth a fortune, think again, because this coin is generating excitement in the current collector's market due to its rarity, condition, and increasing value. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and has since become one of the most beloved coin series in American history. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin honors Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, and features his Virginia state, Monticello, on the reverse. The 1962 D Jefferson nickel holds a special place in this long-running series. Minted at the Denver Mint, the D mint mark on the coin signifies its place of origin and adds to its collectability. Only a fraction have survived in high-grade condition, making the hunt for well-preserved examples more thrilling and rewarding for collectors today. What makes the 1962 D Jefferson nickel truly stand out are its distinctive design elements and historical charm. The obverse of the coin displays a refined profile of Thomas Jefferson, while the reverse showcases the Monticello building with sharp architectural details that are highly sought after in pristine examples. Coins in very good condition retain strong definition in Jefferson's facial features and Monticello's columns and steps, making them especially attractive to serious collectors. The D mint mark, located to the right of Monticello, adds a layer of uniqueness, as coins from different mints often have slight variations that increase their numismatic interest. This coin has become increasingly rare in very good and higher conditions due to circulation wear and natural attrition over time. While it was a common coin in everyday transactions back in the 1000s, 960s, today it has evolved into a collector's gem, especially for those assembling complete Jefferson nickel sets. Coins that have been preserved in albums or have seen limited circulation are now in high demand. Collectors particularly seek examples with full steps on Monticello, a detail that signifies a strong strike and exceptional preservation. The scarcity of these coins in such desirable conditions has made them a focal point in coin shows, auctions, and online marketplaces. In today's active and competitive coin market, the 1962 Jefferson nickel in very good condition is commanding impressive value. While circulated examples may sell for $200,000, coins in higher grades, such as extremely fine, about uncirculated or mint state, can fetch $450,000 or more, depending on strike quality, luster, and eye appeal. For collectors looking to invest in the 1962 D Jefferson nickel, here are some smart tips. First, focus on condition. Always aim for coins that show clear details and minimal wear. Coins with a strong strike, clean surfaces, and the sought-after faulty steps on Monticello can significantly increase your return. Next, consider professional grading to authenticate and protect your coin's value. Also, keep an eye on auctions, estate sales, and coin dealers, where hidden gems often surface. Don't forget to store your coins properly in airtight holders to maintain their quality over time. As demand grows, so will your coin's potential worth. In conclusion, the 1962 D Monticello Jefferson nickel is far more than just a 5-cent piece. It's a piece of American history and a powerful asset in the rare coin market. With its rich background, iconic design, and rising collector demand, this coin is proving itself to be a hot item for anyone serious about numismatics. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this coin offers an exciting opportunity to own a valuable and meaningful piece of the past. So check your change, explore your old coin jars, and you might just discover a small coin with a big value waiting for you. Next up, Jefferson nickel with the Denver D mint mark, a rare and highly sought-after 5-cent piece that has caught the attention of collectors across the nation. If you have one of these coins in very fine condition, you could be holding on to something that's becoming more valuable every single day. Stay tuned, because this is one video that serious collectors and curious treasure hunters won't want to miss. The Jefferson nickel series has a proud and historic legacy in U.S. coinage. Introduced in 1938 to replace the Buffalo nickel, designed by German-American sculptor Felix Schlag, the Jefferson nickel prominently features the profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and a detailed image of his famous estate, Monticello, on the reverse. The 1970 D. Jefferson nickel was minted at the Denver Mint during a time when coin production was in full swing. Yet not every nickel was struck with the precision and quality that collectors seek today. The Denver Mint played a crucial role in distributing coinage throughout the western United States, and the coins it produced that year, especially in high grades or with specific unique features, are increasingly being recognized for their collectible value. One of the most compelling aspects of the 1970 D. Jefferson nickel lies in its sharp Monticello design, its bold D mint mark just to the right of Monticello, and the overall crispness of its strike. In very fine condition, this coin showcases intricate details in Jefferson's hair and facial features, as well as strong horizontal lines on Monticello that remain visible and defined. These features indicate careful handling and limited wear, which significantly elevates its numismatic appeal. The nickel's nickel-copper composition gives it a classic silver-grap luster, and in the right lighting, it radiates with vintage brilliance that collectors admire. Every curve, letter, and line tells a story, making it a truly special addition to any coin collection. What sets the 1970 D. Jefferson nickel apart is not just its striking design, but its growing rarity in higher circulated grades like very fine. Most of these coins have long disappeared into circulation or have suffered from heavy wear and tear. However, coins that have survived in great shape are becoming increasingly scarce, and that scarcity is what drives demand in today's collector market. Numismatists and seasoned collectors alike are now paying closer attention to this specific year and mint combination. The 1970 D nickel in very fine condition represents a perfect balance between affordability and rising value, making it an ideal target for serious collectors looking to expand their U.S. coin portfolios. Now, let's talk dollars. What is the 1970 D. Jefferson nickel in very fine condition actually worth today? Depending on its eye appeal and preservation, these nickels can fetch between $450,000 on average. But that's just the start. In niche auctions, certified and higher graded pieces with near extremely fine details or slight mint errors have been known to reach values from $800,000, particularly when demand spikes and bidding wars break out. And with every passing year, as more of these coins vanish from circulation or become damaged, the value of well-preserved examples is only expected to grow. Smart collectors understand that now is the time to act, while these coins are still relatively accessible and undervalued. If you're a collector, or even just someone with a handful of old coins in a jar at home, now's the time to carefully inspect your Jefferson nickels, especially those dated 1970 with the Denver D mint mark. Use a magnifying glass to examine the Monticello detail. Look for minimal wear on Jefferson's cheek and jawline, and check for any unusual features or potential die varieties that could increase value even more. Consider having your coin professionally graded to confirm its condition and authenticity, which can significantly boost its resale value. And remember, proper storage is key. Keep it in a protective coin flip or holder to preserve its condition for future appreciation. In conclusion, the 1970 D. Jefferson nickel in very fine condition is more than just a 5-cent coin. It's a miniature piece of American history that continues to rise in value and demand. Its detailed design, limited availability in high grades, and increasing recognition in the numismatic community make it a true gem for collectors. Whether you're new to the hobby or a seasoned pro, this is one coin you should not overlook. So, check your collections, visit local coin shops, and keep an eye on the market, because the 1970 D. Jefferson nickel might just be the next big treasure in your hands. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting rare coin content. And as always, happy collecting!